Stand for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, take the roll.
Mayor O'Connor.
Here.
Morissette.
Here.
Wakefield. Here. Knutson. Here. Kennedy.
Here.
Brooke.
Here.
Powell.
Here.
All right. So we are not doing citizen comments here. Is that correct?
No, you're not. The special one is there.
I'm looking at special council meeting here.
Yep, that's the one. It's just closed session.
Just closed session. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
Could I make a comment before we go into closed session?
Yes.
Because it's not applying to any individual, nothing that needs privacy. In fact, I think it needs to be talked about publicly, and I just want to talk a little bit about the job description, or we're seeking a city administrator, that just to help us all understand the role. There's been, over a number of years, various people that have filled similar positions in Hudson. At one time, we had just a clerk/treasurer that did the job, but as time went on and our city grew, the council decided to go the route of having a city administrator. In the state statute, the mayor of our city is still the chief executive officer of the city. And I just wanted to highlight, in case anyone hasn't had the time to study it, you can open the attachment. Aaron Reeves, our former city administrator, sent it out on November 2nd with the job description. And this had been edited and changed a little bit 3 or 4 years ago, maybe before Mr. Reeves was hired in 2019. So I'm not proposing any changes or anything like that, because I think that should have been done earlier. We now have candidates. But I just want to remind ourselves, one of the things at the top of each page, it says that this individual responds and answers to the mayor. And that is an important, it's a tricky relationship, because we want to hire someone who's got that sort of executive administrative ability, but yet, and this is my understanding for people who choose to work in municipal work, is your actual boss could be someone else could be elected a few years later, and things could change. So we need to keep that in mind as we go forward. So once in a while I hear people use the phrase weak mayor or something like that, and that doesn't exist in the state of Wisconsin. There's no weak mayor system. There is a possibility of having a city manager, but in those cities, if I'm correct, if I read the state statute correct, if you have a city manager, they actually vote to not have a mayor in some cases and just have a council president. And then the city manager is empowered in a different way. So as it stands right now, the city administrator will be serve at the pleasure of the council and the mayor, and the duties will be assigned basically from the mayor. And so I just think that's an important thing as we look for, because we're certainly looking for someone that's a good fit. We have a really good crew, a lot of very staff, very good department heads, and we want someone that'll fit in well and be a good leader, but also realize that they need to respond to the wishes of the council, because really the buck stops with us when it comes right down, where the elected officials have to stand for election, etc. So not only the mayor, but the council. So again, if anyone has any questions, remember, refer that job description. Again, I'm not suggesting that we change it. I just want to highlight what the role is that actually, again, the mayor is the chief executive officer. According to state statute, he or she actually is directly in charge of the police department also. So those are roles that are important to establish, and that was all just a little comment that help our framework as we move forward today. So thank you for your time.
Okay, Joy, thanks. Anybody else before we? No? All right, closed session pursuant to Wisconsin statute section 1985 sub 1 sub E, considering employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee over which the governmental body has jurisdiction or exercises responsibility. This is for confidential city administrator candidate review.
Move to go into closed session.
Second.
Motion is second to go into closed session. Roll call.
Morissette.
Yes.
Wakefield. Yes. Knutson.
Yes.
Kennedy.
Yes.
Brooke.
Yes.
Powell.
Yes.
All right, motion is approved. We are now in closed session. We are going, this is our special council meeting, open session. Do we have a motion?
Move to adjourn. Second.
Got a motion second to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's approved. We stand adjourned. The Finance Committee will start in just a couple minutes.
Sorry. I'm losing.